Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now a look at the stats for Jalen Brunson.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
So the New York starting 5. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Takes the 13-footer, and Brunson the basket on the assist by Robinson.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
High post, Gobert. Robinson on him. Kept alive. The kick out to Town. The three-pointer, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Quickly finds Brunson. Now Robinson. Here's Randall. 17 points in his last outing. Barrett for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Conley scanning the floor. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Barrett, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Brunson against Conley. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Robinson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on quickly. Edwards with it. Out defended by Randall, and he gets it to go.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall right side, and the call will be against Julius Randall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards, and that one is good.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Randall. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Out
to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Barrett. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Conley against Brunson. Out to Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, in the early season they find themselves down in 9th place.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that path.
Now, here is Robinson. Still scoreless.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Towns. Robinson pulls it in. Randall outside.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Robinson passes to Quickly. Here's Randall to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Now here's Conley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Towns down low. He's defended by Randall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There it finds Brunson. Back to Barrett. The tray. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, it took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Edwards against Quickly. Towns, a screen on Barrett. Driving in. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Knicks trail by 5. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Here's Quickly. Michael Conley making his last shot. Outside for Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Stolen by Robinson. Passes it to Barrett. Quickly up top. Edwards defending. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Headshot off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Towns with it. Picked up by Barrett. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards. Now Brunson. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Brunson. They trail by 6. From 13, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Towns in the corner. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 6 points.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Randall is screen on Conley. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Down low. Robinson. Count it. Good.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
And here's Edwards. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Pass to Gobert. Towns with it. Back to Gobert. Edwards with it. Robinson picks him up. Fires for 3. And finished off by Gobert.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Barrett. With the floater. And McDaniels with the block.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Randall against Conley. And it's quickly in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Quickly against Edwards. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Brunson. No good from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside for Randall. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 6. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Towns against Randall. Towns, no luck. It's deflected. New York's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Brunson. Now, quickly. New York moving it around. Fades and shoots. Randall no good. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Milton finds Edwards. Pass to Anderson. And here is Milton. Clock at 6. Back to Anderson. They need this one. Offensive rebound.
Big time.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. Jacks up a three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3, and we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Nas Reed out there with Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Knicks trail by 5. To the paint, here's Brunson. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Minnesota shooting about 42% so far. Milton against Brunson. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Hart.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Knicks. Milton against Brunson. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Milton against Brunson. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's the screen. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's got 8. Passes it to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Fournier. From past the arc. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. If best, Jalen Brunson.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fournier's shot is off. Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board. Hard against Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Hartenstein. No good. That would have tied it. It's a close game here in Minnesota. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And there it is for him. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Now here's Milton. Back to Reed. The pass to Alexander Walker. Connects from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 9. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Evan Fournier and quickly in for Hart. Minnesota leading by 7. Now here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Quickly. Robinson against Conley. Robinson, that's good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Left side, Anderson. Fires from the corner. Knicks with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. No good on the free throw. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Outside, Edwards. Conley with the screen on Quickly. Edwards passes to Conley. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Quickly. Now Brunson from deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 7. Now Brunson, 6 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
First one falls for him.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
So he gets them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He misses the free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Knicks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Grimes. Hasn't made one yet. Randall dishes to Robinson. Clock at 4. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. No good on the second free throw. Conley against Quickly. Conley kicks to Towns. He gets stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Towns a screen on Quickly. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Robinson. Randall from outside. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Into the lane. And that one drops. Conley's got 7 points.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And here is Quickly. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte. Randall passes to Robinson. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Quickly. Good work defensively by Conley. The pass to Milton. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Puts it up off the inbound. Conley looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Knicks trail by 6. Quickly with it. Randall a screen on Conley. Here's Quickly. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Gobert. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Towns has got 8.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
McDaniels up top, still without a basket. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Anderson. 5 to shoot, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for R.J. Barrett. Averaging 12 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Now, here's Quickly. To the inside. Robinson finds Quickly. Now Barrett. And here's Randall. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And here is Conley following Julius Randle's 3. Conley against Quickly. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's Randall. Michael Conley making his last shot. Randall no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The 3. Randall can't get that one to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And McDaniels drops them both. Here's Quickly. Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people. Then go get it.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Heat, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
What part of the story doesn't it tell? Lay it on the line, brother. Lay it on the line, Kenny.
Shifting gears to talk about the game on hand. Mike Conley showing that he can be a huge difference maker.
After all he's done so far, he's going to have a big target on his back in the second half. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at him on defense.
For pride's sake, they got to do something to slow him down. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 side.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Knicks trail by 7.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Towns. Crafty move, and the dunk by Towns.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Now here's Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 13 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Quickly covering.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
And they are in the top third in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And touching again on their opponent's points per game average, they have held everyone in check so far this season. There is never a drop in their intensity on defense. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 5. The pass to Quickly. Outside Robinson. Randall passes to Barrett. To the paint. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Looking to end his cold spell. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And the Timberwolves call time here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And I think for Minnesota, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now here's Conley. He's got 12. Out to the right wing. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brunson against Conley. Some solid defense from Robinson. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Quickly. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns in the corner, takes the 3, gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Randall after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Randall against Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Brunson. And the call will be against Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Passes it to Towns. Tries from 10. And the shot is long.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Robinson. 8 points for him. Count that bucket.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Minnesota leading by 5. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Quickly. Edwards drives in. Randall against Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And New York with a change here, too. Grimes is checked in. And Edwards drops them both.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Here's Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now here's Towns. He's got 16.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Conley against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Towns against Randall. Tries from 7. And it's Towns missing. New York's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Robinson with the block. Here's Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Anderson outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Brunson against Conley. And the rejection by Towns. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Randall. Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Conley the pass to Gobert. Edwards against Quickly. The kick out to Anderson. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Grimes. Randall a screen on Conley. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. Second, the Knicks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now here's Randall. He's got 16. And yes, it's good. 18 points for Julius Randle. Now Edwards. Now the pass to Gobert. Randall against Towns. Anderson up top. Just 5 on the clock. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poke loose. Out to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Conley for three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Anderson. And here's Brunson. He's got 19. Randall outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Randall. Outside Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Anderson with the ball. 7 points in the game. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Towns the screen. To end the cold streak. Yes, that goes in. Anderson's got 9 points.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Conley against Brunson. The feed to Robinson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Shake Milton comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson. Randall from outside. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up off the glass. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's DiVincenzo. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes to Grimes. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Knicks making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Towns against Randall. It's stolen by Randall. Over Milton. And the Knicks miss again. Here's McLaughlin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Brunson finds Hart. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anderson.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Knicks trail by 7. Now here's Brunson. There's a good screen. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks miss again. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Milton. Out to Edwards. Hart with it. Now by Anderson. Now Hart. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Grimes with the bucket.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good for Milton.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Quickly's checked in. Drives to the hoop. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson against Conley. He kicks it to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Edwards drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here's Quickly. Took him no time at all on that one. Timberwolves leading by 6. Anderson with the ball. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Brunson kicks to Fournier. Quickly against Milton. 6 on the shot clock.
After connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Grimes. Brunson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Reed with the block. Fournier against Edwards. Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Reed. Milton with it.
They've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Quickly. Hartenstein passes to Brunson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. Edwards finds Reed. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Knicks trail by 7. Passes it to Fournier. Now here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Conley against Brunson. Over in the corner, Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside Fournier. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Conley kicks to Milton. And Reed has it in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's Brunson. Now Fournier inside. From outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Conley against Brunson. Reed the pass to Milton. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Fournier. Knicks trail by 7. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And Karl-Anthony Towns subbed in for Anderson. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Randle comes in for Evan Fournier. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. Robinson with the block. And Brunson, here we go. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Stolen by Quickly. And Randle throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randle seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And here's Edwards. Out to Conley. It's up a 3. Second chance shot. Bucket is good. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Daniels, he's checked in for Shake Milton. It's checked in for the Knicks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brunson. Robinson with it. Back to Brunson. Quickly, a screen on Conley. Brunson kicks to Quickly. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Five on the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl-Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson up top. Covered by Conley. Pass to Brunson. Driving the lane. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Conley.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brunson draws the double. Back to quickly. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Barrett. Picked by Randall. And Barrett slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Towns following the score by New York. Outside Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Brunson. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 23 points.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he drives in. Fires it up. The shot is good off the backboard. 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Oh, here's Edwards. Towns a screen on quickly. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Quickly against Edwards. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Edwards against Quickly. Outside Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. Brunson finds Quickly. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. New York, no good that time either. Brunson against Conley. At the top of the key, Towns. Towns, a screen on Brunson. Conley kicks to McDaniels. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. McDaniels got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. 24 seconds left in the game. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now here's Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.